We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Luis Castillo is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in next will be Kris Bryant, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Kris Bryant.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. Kris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 14 on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup. And he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's totaled 4 hits in 22 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Javier Baez as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Rizzo gets his lead at first, nobody out. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to Votto, and they get the double play.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the imposing power bat, Kyle Schwarber. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, ball one.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 2-1. Doesn't offer it the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. Wilson Contreras would be next. The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Jarrell Cotton gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must be doing something right when he's facing the righties.
At the plate, Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Jesse Winker.
Here's the pitch. Fouled away. One and one to the Reds leadoff man. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Popped him up. Baez moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting second, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Pitch on the way.
No, that's down.
Bases are empty, one man out. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Misses, ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball in.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. The pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Second inning set to go, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ran the circle change in on him. A ball and no strikes. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Hayward is retired. 2 down now.
Batting 7.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball 1, no strike. Ball.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, this is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Hard on the ground toward short, and this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Nick.
Stepping into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
One-0 count. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move into a slide as he makes a great basket catch.
Great play right there, and I love the way he played it. Sometimes when you slide for a ball, you give your eyes a little better angle to look up at it, and you kind of get your whole body under it. He's clearly practiced that a lot and made it look really easy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Ball 1 strike.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1.
Oh, that's kicked out.
High in the air out to center field. Happ is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Freddie Galvis. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Two out with the man at first. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 left for Cincinnati. They still trail 1-0. Stepping into the box, Daniel Descalso. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Circle change there, called strike 1.
0-1.
Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
The count is 2-1.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box, Jarrell Cotton. As he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
Now battle, third baseman, Kris Bryant.
Here's Kris Bryant now.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Bryant is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
1-1.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport. It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Again, another foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Welcome back. The Reds are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. At the start of the day, they find themselves among the best teams in the league in on-base percentage and runs scored. Talking with one of the coaches during batting practice, he told me, it's great to get guys on base, but it only really matters if you're finding ways to bring them home. We do that really well, and it's a credit to the focus of our hitters in big situations. Sounds like a clutch factor to me, and they seem to have it, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Reds,
Bottom of the 3rd now, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati 3rd, and digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher Luis Castillo. First offering on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0 home. Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
The center fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the 2nd out.
Now the 1-0. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 count and the pitch. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
All even now, 2-2. The pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So one away here with the bases empty. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The batter, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Popped him up. Barnhart waits on it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
First offering on its way. Line to the right side. Hayward is there, 1 away.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Moustakas. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Hot shot to third. Right to Bryant. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Aristides Aquino is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. One and 0. Here it is. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4 full. It's the Cubs 1 and the Reds nothing. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And now a pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Outside, that's a ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0 home.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High and deep to left center field. Going back is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1. is taken ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. This one also hit deep to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
No one out with a runner at second. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's it.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Now at the plate, Daniel Descalso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And a ball, 1-0. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Descalso brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
So far this season, Descalso is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. The 1-1 home.
Yep, that ball went out.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
The next Cub up, Jarrell Cotton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Three and 0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
The 3-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Run.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman Anthony Rizzo. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Counts 1-0.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, bases juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
One and 0. Here it is. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
One and 1. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And now a pitch on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
The 1-1. Fouled away. Line drive, base hit to right.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Grounded back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn two. Pretty smooth.
Curt Casali will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0. Casali swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was taken in the 10th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Casali, a California-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Swinging on 3-0, and it's fouled right into the catcher's glove. 3-1 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Reds go down quietly. They're down 2-0. Pedro Strop takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 46, Pedro Strop.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The 1-2. This one's down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
1 ball, no strikes the count.
That's
2 balls and no strikes. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Nobody out, runner on first. Two balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Oh, he couldn't make the play.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Grounded to the right. Moustakas has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Chopped up the line to first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
The 1-2 is taken high above the zone.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Ian Happ, and it's fouled away. It was a walk in his last trip. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
From the belt, kicks and deals, and he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 3 and the Reds nothing. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jesse Winker. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
In is Joey Votto now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now the 2-0. Here's a drive out to left center field. Votto will take the turn and head for second now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as we check out our team leaderboard, we see that his total is good for second best on this Cincinnati ball club. Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Off the plate and low here, ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0 home. A bouncer to the left side. There's Descalso. The relay on to first, the double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Matt Bowman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the ever versatile Daniel Descalso. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jharel Cotton.
So here now's the pitcher, Jharel Cotton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Fielded by Moustakas. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Chris Bryant will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, and it's still 3-1. Leading off the inning, Nicholas Castellanos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The count now at 2-1. 3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Stepping up now, Aristides Aquino. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 pitch.
Next up, 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. A fly out and a single for him so far. Here it comes. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Three and 0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Fastball too high, ball 4.
The batter, the catcher, Tucker.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Dan Winkler takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 43, Dan Winkler.
Tucker Barnhart will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A runner on first with 2 away. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Phillip Ervin will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Reds, number 6, Phillip Ervin.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Baez has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Cody Reed has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 23, Cody Reed.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. Reed, a native of Tennessee. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2. We got full count.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. He's set and the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Both teams with 6 hits so far. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Galvis, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practice plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch coming, here it is. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And that misses. 2-1. Popped him up. Barnhart is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down quietly, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Rowan Wick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jesse Winker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Winker.
He's set. Here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 misses. Ball 2. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
In now, Joey Votto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So one away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
One out and a runner on third. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. 2 outs here with a runner at third. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here's a bouncer foul to the left side, and the count will move ahead now to 3-2. To short, hit hard. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Reds leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Amir Garrett enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Amir Garrett.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras. First delivery to him on the way.
At the ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Castellanos is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batter, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 the count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Ian Happ, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Garrett features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as the lead remains 3-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
9th inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out.
Craig.
All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Nicholas Castellanos.
David Bodie.
First pitch on its way.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Once again, a 3-2. Fouled off. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in once again, Aristides Aquino. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. Two balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 3-1 pitch. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
The count is 1-2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled away. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. One and one to Tucker Barnhart.
1-1.
Ready with the 1-1. Right side. Rizzo is there. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jarrell Cotton earns win number 4 on the season. Craig Kimbrell records the save, his 20th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Reds, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.